Welcome back, everybody. Today I am at a random train station because today we are going to Copenhagen. Damn, look at all that graffiti over there. But yeah, no, we're going to Copenhagen and we're actually going to see two different things today. Well, the main thing, I'll probably film a lot more other things, but the two main things, the reason why I'm going there today is we're going to see the Life in Space Museum, which is a museum that has opened, but it's only opened for a limited time. It actually, next weekend is the last day open. This is the second to last weekend, and it's basically a museum for all of space things. There's a lot of like VR stuff, and there's a lot of things. I haven't I didn't actually want to see too much because I kind of wanted to surprise myself and film a little bit. And I'm actually also staying the night, so we'll be reviewing a hotel room. So what we're going to be reviewing is the Cabin Metro Hotel. So I'm waiting for the train right now to go to Copenhagen, the main train station. It's going to arrive in about 15 minutes, so I should probably get ready soon. But I'll see you when the train arrives. Well, welcome back everybody to a brand new video. I'm quite excited to share this little trip with you. I just wanted to quickly show a little bit from the trip itself with the train. Traveling with DSB, of course, you know, who has the great reputation of being terrible. But in this case, it went fine. Most of the time, the experience I've had is fine with DSB, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about the details here, because for this particular ride, which is traveling from the southern part of Jylland to Copenhagen, it is about a 2-hour, 40-minute train ride, costing me about 54 euros, which is quite expensive for a cheap option that they have, because you can get them as cheap as 35 euros if you are lucky and booking quite early enough. And I was also a bit unlucky here because I got not really the greatest window seat, but at least we can see a little bit out of the window here. So I mean, at least we can see a little bit, but yeah. Also, another note, always be sure to book a seat while you book the ticket to guarantee yourself a seat in the train. You have electrical outlets as well for electricity, although they are not above every seat. Just be sure about that. You have a little trash bag here you can use to throw in your trash, which is also really nice. And no, you are wrong. We are not going back home. This is a thing you should also know when you're traveling from the south to Copenhagen, or at least vice versa. There will be a 20-minute stop here, although this is a direct route with 0 changes. There's going to be about a 20-minute stop in the city of Fredericia, where the southbound trains and the northbound trains will connect into one train and then go to Copenhagen, and in this case it'll go like this in reverse all the way. So do note this if you are a type of person who does not like to travel in reverse. In this case it's fine for me, I don't care, but just a little reminder for you. But with that, I will see you when we arrive in Copenhagen. And welcome to Copenhagen Central Station. This place isn't really that exciting, it's not really that much to write home about, it's quite basic, but you do have your regular things you'd see, you know, places to eat and souvenir shops and all that. It's fine if you just want to pass the time for a little bit. Just note that there aren't a lot of places to sit here. If it gets a bit crowdy, probably the chance of finding a place to sit is quite low, but we'll just be continuing on directly to the metro, to the museum. I did want to visit a local or just a bar that I heard should have some great beers, but sadly they were closed by the time we need to be at the museum, so maybe some other time. Now, it's actually really nice weather today, even though it's quite windy, which you probably heard. So we'll see how the rest of the day will go. But I want to show this. Just take a look at this hotel. That's a high building. It's probably nothing compared to other countries, but that is cool. Still gonna try and find. Oh, there it is. It's actually right there. I don't know if you can see it. I might just be able to see that astronaut over there. But yeah, that's the entrance to that exhibition. But I still want to just see the main entrance, so we'll see if we can cross the road at some point. Okay, so I was allowed to enter in a little bit early, which is nice. This is the beginning. Have a little Star Wars section here, which is cool. Now they do have an audio guide in different languages, so that's nice. Well, that sucks. Well, I could not agree more. But we finally arrived at the museum, and I'm actually just going to be staying quiet for the most of the museum so you guys can enjoy the exhibition. Maybe I'll leave a few hand comments here and there, or a few specific things. But I also want to mention something. Normally, I would say you should visit this place yourself. I encourage you to do that. But since this was a limited time opening, and they also did encourage people to share their experience, so I'm just going to be sharing as much as I can of this museum. If my camera work is a little weird, I was trying to avoid filming people, so yeah. But with that, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the exhibition.
Wrote his doctoral thesis on piloting techniques for orbital rendezvous and had an extraordinary understanding of orbital mechanics. He'd proven his expertise on Gemini 12. With the spacecraft's rendezvous radar malfunctioned, he was able to compute the orbital maneuvers himself, guide the capsule.
There was actually a really cool thing here. You could actually touch the moon. I presume this is like a piece of the moon, which was really cool. That, oh, I've touched a part of the moon. How cool is that?
extended periods to study how they adapt. The data we gather will be incredibly useful when we're on the Moon or Mars. Columbus, pasamos notadas, isn't the only Nebula station. We also conduct experiments in other bodies with different and complementary equipment, like in the Japanese laboratory Kibo. On the station, science never stops. The experiments run around the clock, and the
natural disasters like wildfires and traffic can be monitored from space to give a complete picture to the communities trying to manage them.
That's not really something for me. I think I would throw up if I was in that thing. But in this section, there was actually a lot of VR stuff that they had that you could try out. You can see some of the people sitting in chairs and all that, but it was a lot of people. This was, of course, a Saturday, which was the only time I had. So, of course, there's going to be a lot of people, but it really wasn't that worth it. On one of them, I tried an F-18 simulator, but I waited in like a 30-minute in the line just to fly for 4 minutes, so it wasn't really that worth it. So do note, if you want to visit this place, try to arrive on a day where there aren't a lot of people, so you have a chance to try it a little more. Right. That was the Life in Space Museum done and completed. It's 15 o'clock. Damn, it's really windy out today. So I thought we would go to the hotel now, so I can just get my bags, just deliver my bags in the room, and then we'll maybe explore a little bit. So we can do like a little live reaction to the room and take a look around. I feel like that would be funny. But I'm going to be ending the video right here. I think it's going to be a little too long if we're going to be including the hotel part of this trip, but then you'll just have something else to look forward to. I also do want to add a few notes about the museum itself. Although it was called Life in Space, I was kind of expecting it to have something, you know, about the chances of other intelligent life forms in the universe, you know, maybe about exoplanets, more about the scale of the universe, but sadly, there wasn't really anything of it. I guess it's supposed to be more of a local approach to it, more perhaps what we as humans have accomplished in space, which I'm pretty sure the general astronomy fan will appreciate. This was a really interesting exhibition, don't get me wrong, but just something to note if you are considering buying a ticket to this place, if it comes to a place near you. And speaking of tickets, I paid around 26 euros for this trip, at least what I paid here in Denmark. So it's a fine price for what you get. It was an interesting exhibition to see, although sadly the VR stuff I didn't get to try too much of that. A bit too many people, so visit this place on a slow day if you want a bigger chance of trying more things out. But with that, I will end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this little exhibition and this first part of the trip. And I will see you all in the second part of this video when it comes out soon. Bye everybody, have a great day.